where a glycine residue is replaced by a glutamic acid residue. The effect of this mutation is to render the protein enzymatically inactive and thus incapable of triggering the enzymatic modification of elongation factor 2, a key cellular growth factor that normally confers the toxicity of diphtheria toxin. As it is a non-toxic CRMR, avoids the need for detoxification using formaldehyde or glutaraldehyde, a process that is routinely required for diphtheria toxoid. The methodologies used to purify CRM are ultrafiltration and chromatography steps, which leads to a purity of 19%. The preparation of vaccine involves purification, mild acid hydrolysis, and site fractionation of the natural individual meningococcal polysaccharide chains, which results in a population profile of oligosaccharides of restricted sites. By using this process, very hot chains are eliminated, considered as less immunogenic. While this method is able to select intermediate chain lengths useful for an efficient and consistent process, also high molecular weight oligosaccharide chains are eliminated. The presence of a restricted distribution of oligosaccharide chain lengths reduces the complexity of the glycoconjugates, allowing the production of a well-defined vaccine and ensuring consistency of manufacture. The final step is the activation via reductive amination followed by introduction of adipic acid, linker bearing a terminal active ester. This modification is limited to the reducing ends of the oligosaccharides, so when they are conjugated to the carrier protein, are oriented in the same direction. After this modification, the oligosaccharides are then covalently linked to available amino acids, lysine, on the surface of the CRM to form the conjugate vaccine. A 0.5 ml dose of this vaccine contains 10 nanograms of Men-A antigen, 5 nanograms of each of Men-C antigen, W and Y antigens, and approximately 37 nanograms of CRM without adjuvants. This vaccine must be prepared by reconstituting the lyophilized serogroup A conjugate with the liquid serogroup C, Y, and W conjugate components, and was licensed by FDA in February 2010. Was approved by FDA as a single dose for persons aged 2 through 55 years. However, these two last vaccines are conjugate 1, they aren't approved for use in children below 2 years in Europe, and both are not approved for single dosing in this age group. Nimenrix is a quadrivalent meningococcal conjugate vaccine comprising N-meningitidis capsular PS for serogroup A, C, Y, and W using tetanus toxoid as a carrier protein. It was approved in April 2012 by the European Medicines Agency as the first quadrivalent vaccine against invasive meningococcal disease to be administered as a single dose in individuals 12 months.